This week on Rush Outdoors, we kick off our Western road trip to Montana. Then we're bass fishing in New York. We'll explore some interesting tidbits with Tori's Topics. And of course, member footage with Rush Uncut.
Awesome New York rock.
Look at this blood trail.
Got a really nice buck. Craziness down. What a buck. Monster. He's a really good brother.
Oh my God.
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. Closed captioning is brought to you by the Wayne County, New York Department of Tourism. For more information, go to waynecountytourism.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrews. Today I'm in Clayton, New York, home of the Clayton Distillery, an awesome place. Okay, I'm here with Mike Albertine, owner-operator of the Clayton Distillery. Mike, you got a great place. Why don't you give a little history on it?
So I grew up on a dairy farm about 15 miles away from here. I went to college, became an architect, and did that for 20 years, and then decided we wanted to make some whiskey. So took a few classes and did a lot of research, and here we are 8 years later.
I see you're doing well at it.
Yeah, it's finally paying off. We ended up making a lot of hand sanitizer and selling that through local stores. Sent some product to New York City, and we've got about 75 stores across upstate New York right now.
John and I have been noticing some of the mounts in here as quite the hunter on top of being a handcrafter of spirits.
Yeah, kind of hard not to be a hunter if you grow up on a farm.
Well, right now, Mike's going to give John and I the nickel tour of this place. While we're doing that, why don't you join me in Montana on a cold day last fall? Now that I'm retired, one of my goals the whole time I was working was I wanted to be a Western tour, hit a bunch of states, follow the season right down. I started out in Montana. It was a blast. Weather was pretty chilly in a few spots, but it's deer season and a lot of adventure. It had two good spots there. One they called the Dirty 30. It was like a 30-acre alfalfa patch, and the whitetails were hitting it. Problem was, though, it was literally 150 yards off the dirt road, and there was a construction site about 10 miles away, so there was a lot of road traffic. And I was afraid, after watching it, that when the deer would come out, a big truck would go down there, they'd hear it, and they'd run back in. Yeah, they'd come back out, but sometimes not all of them, so I was kind of leery about setting up there. So I thought I had the primo spot. It's a long walk down this big gully, right off the river there, a lot of deer sign.
Runnings, incredible selection at competitive prices. Check us out.
Reel in the sights and sounds of Niagara Falls, USA, an outdoor playground for those of all ages. Discover the majestic Niagara Falls and immerse yourself in history, arts, culture, and adventure. From high-speed jet boats racing through Class 5 rapids, scenic hikes in the Niagara Gorge, or world-class sport fishing in the Niagara River and Lake Ontario, explore more at NiagaraFallsUSA.com or call 1-877-FALLS-US.
Clayton Distillery uses farm-based, locally grown raw materials to create vodkas, gins, whiskeys, hand sanitizers, and much more. Crafted in small batches, their products are sold in numerous locations across upstate New York. Clayton Distillery, homegrown, handcrafted, and online at claytondistillery.com.
What happens when revolutionary brands come together? Now infused with a LimiShield, Hunter Safety System introduces the first ever scent control harness. Traditional sprays treat surface odors. LimiShield treats the source. Through heat fusion, LimiShield is bonded to every single fiber, destroying odor for the life of your harness. Only Hunter Safety System keeps you safe and kills human odor while you kill, well, you get the picture. See Odor Die at seeodordie.com.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Maverick Blinds, Umarex Air Guns, Orleans County, the New York Sportsman's Expo, PSC Archery, CVA, ScentLock, Niagara Falls, USA, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, True Fire Releases, North Country Troopers Assisting Troops, Steel, Voss Signs, and these fine sponsors.
Hey everybody, third day in Montana. Weather has been brutal. Cold, windy, a little light snow on and off again. I mean, the wind chill factor is like at 3 degrees, 19. The wind's been the biggest problem. Winds gusting, I don't know. They say sustained winds are 20, 25, gusts 35 to 40, and it doesn't let up. Last night I had a buck come in an hour before dark that I'd seen, and he was really nice, and I'd seen a bigger one here, so I thought the big one probably should show. And 2 nights of scouting before the season opened up, they were both together, so odds were he was going to show up. Rule of thumb, if you like him, shoot him, because he didn't show up. So here we are, third day, hoping that one of them shows up. I got in here early. I got a 5-hour sit, and got good warm clothes though. You know, ScentLock can't beat their stuff. And we're gonna sit here and we'll let you know what happens. Holy cow, that happened quick. That was called field judging pretty quick. The deer came out. It's really windy. It's been windy for the whole time we've been here. And they came out like 30 yards, and they're pulling big round bales from the hay lot way to the north of me there. And the truck makes a lot of noise running down the road. It hasn't spooked them in 2 days. Why right now it does. They all started running, and they weren't sticking around. He stopped to take a bite. I looked at the scope. I think it might have been the buck that I passed last night. He looked like he hit some funny, like a crab claw on his one main beam, but it happened so fast. Shot looked good. The way he reacted, the deer ran out the backside. I didn't see a buck come out. We're gonna give him a little bit more time here. I'm glad because it's cold. Wind chill value is 0 to 5 degrees right now. Wind blowing right in the blind, right in my face. But it's hunting. This is what we wait all year for. My first trip of the year here in Montana. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go see him. There we go. Yes, sir. I just hope that this isn't like my buck in New York last year where he put me through the test. But from what I can see here, it looks like a pretty good blood trail. Let's go take a look. Oh, I see a rack sticking up. There he is. Wowza. Nice looking rack, I do say. And there's that funny crab claw on the left. Before I do anything in the woods, sign your tag, notch it, put it where it's not going to get blown away or get all bloody, and then get this deer field dressed here. I'm probably going to do pictures and interview with him tomorrow, because like I said, it's freezing out. I got maybe 25 minutes of daylight here to get him gutted. I got a long drag on by myself. I could go get Karen to give me a hand, but it's not fair to her a day like today. So I'm gonna enjoy the drag and get my truck as close as I can here and get out of here in a timely fashion. We'll see you tomorrow. Here he is, everyone. 2019 Montana buck, and I worked for him. You wonder why I'm between the hay bales right now? It's because the wind is howling. It has been for 4 days, 5 days. You know, wind chills, single digits. It's been brutal hunting. The deer here, there's no doubt about it. Saw a lot of deer, and this one came out last night. Ran out, was real nervous, and believe it or not, it's not the buck I thought it was. And it's all right, because he's a fine-looking buck, and I'm really happy here in Montana. Great looking buck, big prairie buck, big bodied deer. Tagged out in Montana, let's head to Wyoming. That was an awesome hunt. It doesn't matter if I'm in Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska. I love the West.
Tori's Topics is brought to you by Vortex Optics.
Hi everyone, Victoria Furchaw here. It's time for Tori's Topics, brought to you by Vortex Optics. Today we're going to talk about tree stand safety, specifically using a lifeline. You're most likely to fall out of a tree stand while you're climbing up into your stand or getting out of your stand. So that's why the use of a lifeline to keep you connected from the time you're on the ground till you're up in the tree stand is super important. One of the good things about hunter safety system lifelines is that there actually is a rubber cover over the carabiner here, which makes it super quiet and easy to use. If you're interested in getting a lifeline, check out your local running store to pick one up. That's it for this week's Tori's Topics, brought to you by Vortex Optics. I'll catch you next week.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, Dry Shod Boots, Muzzy Broadheads, Glendale 3D Targets, Millennium Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, QAD Arrow Rests, Hunter Safety Systems, Clayton Distillery, Covert Scouting Cameras, The Resort at Snug Harbor, Briar's Riverside Market, and these fine sponsors.
Well, Mike, thanks a lot for the tour. I mean, seeing all the vats and how you do everything is great. But the best part is John and I are going to the tasting room now. While we're doing that, why don't you join John and I in Wayne County doing some bass fishing?
Size of that rock bass.
Size of that rock bass. Oh, good fish, Ryan.
Want to net him? Sodas Bay.
Yeah. Oh, definitely a good fish. Here, John, I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah, that's a big one. Nice largemouth.
17 incher. Smallie, nice one. Oh, he's not ready yet.
I am.
Get him. Yeah, fatty.
First time bass fishing on sodas. Not disappointed.
Nice one.
See, that's how you net them.
What are you trying to say?
Nice fish, buddy.
Cast where I wanted to cast. That's what happens, you get backboated. Slop fish. Smoking them here. Wayne County, baby.
Oh, I bumped him.
That bad little guy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, get rid of it. Woo, buddy. Number 17.
Woo, baby. Yeah. Nice fish.
Yeah, buddy. Look at this. Look at the shiner in that thing's mouth.
Oh, yeah, big shiner. 30 for the day. Yeah! One morning, Sodas Bay, Wayne County, 30 bass. What a morning. Nice net. Nice net. I'm trying to fill.
Second bass of the morning here on Sodas.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wayne County, Sodas Bay, second morning. We're on fish already. We've got 6 fish in the boat already. Yep. Whoa!
Oh, I'm gonna bump him right in the face with that.
Yep, I got it. Oh yeah! Dude, boom, baby! Here you are, folks. Sodas Bay, Wayne County. The lake's rougher than heck. We're in here pounding largemouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, come on, will you put... Let's go. Another largemouth in Wayne County. Oh, got a fish on. Bump that net.
Tied up.
And a boy, Brian. Another me with another Rocky. The Rocky. The old Rocky. As I lose them. Hey, Rocky. Grab the line, Tim. Grab the line. Catch him the other way. Get him! Get him! Come on! Yes! With a broken freaking reel.
Coming up.
Yeah!
Yeah, buddy.
Brian didn't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good fish, Brian.
Don't horse him. Oh. I know. Just keep that rod tip off. Come on. Nice. Yeah. Another largemouth. What am I, in the main of the mist?
Hey guys, that was a great fishing trip.
Sure was.
Yeah, it was a great fish, and you know, Tim, I caught all the fish.
Yeah, right.
Hey folks, Brandon Thomas from Rush Outdoors. And when I want to know what's going on in the outdoors in New York State, I turn to the New York Outdoor News.
Okay, now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we feature a pic sent by yours truly, great looking South Dakota buck in velvet. That's why myself and everyone else at Rush Outdoors relies on Covert Scouting Cameras.
Covert Scouting Cameras have been around for a long time. We've got your scouting needs covered. You want pictures sent to your phone? We got you. You want an easy-to-use app with rates that won't make you cry? We got you. You want 1080p video with audio? Yeah, we got you. You want a camera that won't break the bank? We got that too. In the end, Covert's got you covered.
Nestled in the picturesque Loskop Valley of South Africa, Hercules Safaris offers once-in-a-lifetime trips for individuals, families, or groups. Enjoy 5-star accommodations with air-conditioned private rooms, indoor and outdoor fireplace, hot tub, and pool. World-class chefs will provide 3 meals per day that will offer a taste of local cuisine along with animals taken from the field. Experience the hunt of a lifetime that can include Plains game or the Dangerous 7.
Come have the absolute hunt of your life.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine family vacation destinations. This one-of-a-kind body of water offers fishing for the entire family. And when you get off the water, there are numerous shops and museums, along with a local winery featuring live music throughout the summer. The world-renowned St. Lawrence River is only 20 miles away, offering boat tours of the Thousand Islands and its many historic castles and lighthouses. For more information on campgrounds, cottages, and entertainment, you can look online at blacklakeny.com.
Runnings, incredible selection at competitive prices. Check us out.
Here we go.
Finally.
Just harvested my first black bear.
He's down.
This is what hunting is to us.
He is great.
Good buck.
You saw it here on Rush Outdoors.
Hey guys, welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm here today with Gordon and Keith. We're at my house. We're getting our PSCs dialed in for deer season.
Hey, Rush Uncut is a member-driven portion of our show where people like you and me can be seen right here on our TV show.
All right, up first we have Rush Uncut member Don Rodman on a whitetail hunt in Ohio. Let's check this out.
Shooting. Don't move. There he goes. You just missed him, Butter.
I didn't miss him.
You sure did. You just missed a big buck.
I seen a buck.
It's up to you, buddy. Let her walk in here and see.
It's our last 25 minutes to hunt here. Probably have to go home, so I missed a monster buck this morning, 30 yards away, maybe closer. And I just shot a big doe here. Hopefully she lays here where the pine trees are out there. So the hunt's gonna be over with. Another year in Ohio.
And you got a busted nose.
Busted nose.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, maybe.
Big old doe, Don.
Big old doe. How can you miss a buck 30 yards away without sticking away? And old Saint spot out on here. I don't understand. At least he has some food for the hungry.
That is a big doe.
Oh man, did you guys see that buck he missed?
Yeah, but you know what? He redeemed himself with that doe, so congratulations.
You know the best thing about that? That buck's gonna be a lot bigger for you next year, Don.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Up next, we have Rush Uncut member John Anderson Sr. with a couple nice kills from this past fall. Let's check them out. You know, you don't always have to have a main camera. Perfect example right there is those weapon mounted cameras. Great footage.
Nice bucks. Keep it coming, John. Good stuff.
Hey Keith, who do we have for picture of the week?
Gordon, we got Rush Uncut member Steve Johnson with a real nice New York buck.
If you want to know how to become a member, it's easy. Log on to our webpage, RushOutdoors.com, click on the Rush Uncut logo, and follow the easy steps.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Rush Outdoors
with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Four Seasons Archery, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, The Rope Guys, O'Brien's Restaurant and Bar, JP Builders, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Mike, thanks for the tour, the tasting. You got a great place here. For more information on the Clayton Distillery, check out the website listed below, or do yourself a favor. Come on down to Running's Great New York Sportsman's Expo last weekend, January, State Fairgrounds, Syracuse, New York. Mike and his crew will be there, and so will the guys from Rush Outdoors. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. We'll see you in the woods.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
Hey guys, welcome to Rush Uncut. I forgot my name.
Let's talk about how easy it is to tuck your tag in your hat.
Gordon!
I ripped
Oh! We gravy did that. Oh, he's in here.
There we go. Oh, there was my arrow. All right, guys. Rush Outdoors with a camera. That didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.